The following program is a presentation of the Civil War Broadcasting Network, available on the free YouTube channel General Grant by himself or Dr. E.C. Fields. On the Facebook page, Kurt Fields as General Ulysses S. Grant, and on various other social media. The website is generalgrantbyhimself.com. This program is one of those presentations in the ongoing series, Ulysses S. Grant, Bicentennial Moments, wherein General Grant looks at a person, place, or event in the Civil War for reflection and observation. Permission to copy and distribute is given and indeed encouraged. Remember, you are the future of our past. October 18th, 1865. A letter to help General Charles Ferguson Smith's daughter. I'm General Ulysses S. Grant, and this is the Ulysses S. Grant Bicentennial Moment, October 18th, 1865. I wrote this letter of recommendation to a Treasury official in hopes of assisting the daughter of my old friend and mentor, General Charles Ferguson Smith. To John Tucker, Washington, D.C., October 18, 1865. Dear Sir, on my return to Washington from my late visit to Philadelphia, I found so many papers awaiting my action and received so many calls from parties having business to transact with Army headquarters that I have not until now found time to empty my pockets of letters stored in them. Yours of the 7th to me, asking for a written statement of the late Major General Charles F. Smith's services, such as you had heard me verbally express, was among a pocketful of letters so stored and, I regret to say, forgotten. If anything I can say of the merits and services of that gallant old soldier can benefit his widow and orphan children, I will be but too happy to say it. He was among the best-known officers in the old Army among Army officers for his military bearing and familiarity with all the duties of a soldier. In time of peace, he was regarded as about the best, if not the very best, soldier in the Army. In war, he sustained the reputation made in peace. It was my fortune to know General Smith well. Most of my cadetship at West Point was under him as commandant. I served with him again in the Mexican War. In this war, most of his services were subordinate to me. At Fort Donelson, he shone out conspicuously among and above all other officers present. At the time, I accorded him the credit of having led, not ordered, the assaulting column, which carried the enemy's fortifications and forced their surrender. For this service, he was promoted to the rank of Major General. General Smith ended a career of usefulness at Savannah, Tennessee, in hearing of the guns of Shiloh. I saw some time before that he could not recover from the illness which confined him, and urged upon him the necessity of his leaving the field. But his sense of duty to his country would not permit of his doing so whilst a battle seemed to be pending. A lingering hope seemed to pervade in him that, in such an event, he might in some way be useful. After the battle, he consented to go, but it was then too late. I sincerely hope your efforts in behalf of Mrs. Smith and her children may prove successful. The family of such a man have a claim upon the attitude of their country. Very truly, your obedient servant, U.S. Grant. I'm General Ulysses S. Grant, and this has been a Ulysses S. Grant Bicentennial Moment.